Como 1907 are going to play in UEFA competitions and, because of that, they'll need to get rid of their temporary stands. The club has already started demolishing the structures and is now modernizing the stadium to make it suitable for UEFA matches. So now, let's take a look at how the work is progressing and what the stadium will look like in the future. Let's go! What's up, my friends? How are you all doing? Como 1907 are preparing to compete in UEFA competitions and are changing their entire stadium, the Giuseppe Sinigalia. It's a stadium that stands out because of its incredible location, where you sit in the stands feeling that cool breeze coming directly from the lake while watching one of the most charming clubs in Italy. The Como 1907 stadium has already become a huge construction site, and both the city and the supporters are loving it. Yes, my friends, the European dream has arrived in the city, and with it comes the need to put everything in order at high speed. The Stadio Sinigalia, which always had that peaceful and relaxing atmosphere, is now being partially dismantled in order to meet UEFA's strict requirements. You know the curva-a-vista, that improvised stand that looked like a giant scaffold? Its days are numbered. For football fans, it even had a certain retro charm, but Europe's governing football body has no interest in temporary solutions. UEFA demands structure, safety, and proper standards. That's why the club had to act quickly and begin removing that tubular structure which simply could not pass the official inspections. The list of tasks Como need to complete in order to host European matches is enough to make any engineer nervous. Besides replacing the curva-a-vista with a proper permanent stand, they also need to modify the pitch so that it fits the exact dimensions demanded by UEFA inspectors. On top of that, there are upgrades required for the media areas, the VIP sector, and the entire television broadcasting infrastructure, not to mention ensuring that supporter access is flawless and completely safe. The equation is simple. To compete among Europe's elite, the stadium needs a full upgrade. And, honestly, accepting that the overall capacity may temporarily decrease during these adjustments is simply the price of modernization. But calm down, this is only the first rush of work. The real plan, designed by the architecture firm Populous, the same company behind some of the world's biggest arenas, is absolutely breathtaking. The ultimate goal is to transform the Sinigalia into a jewel of modern architecture, all while maintaining privileged views over Italy's most famous lake. Imagine a stadium with a capacity of around 15,000 supporters, filled with premium hospitality areas, trendy commercial spaces, and a schedule of activities that continues long after the referee blows the final whistle. The idea is to make the stadium alive all year round, turning it into a tourist attraction in its own right. However, this is where the biggest issue comes in, and it's generating a lot of debate locally: the location itself. The Sinigalia sits right beside the shores of Lake Como, in an area where even moving a single stone requires special authorization. It's one of the most protected areas in all of Europe. You simply cannot build whatever you want there without facing strict scrutiny from the authorities responsible for preserving the historical heritage and natural landscapes. Everything is being examined under a microscope: the traffic flow through the city's narrow streets, the classical architecture surrounding the area, the impact of lighting, and even the height of the new structures. Local residents and authorities are carefully monitoring every centimeter of this new project. They want progress, they want to see the club shine, but without sacrificing the soul of the city. The challenge is finding the perfect balance between cutting-edge technology and historical tradition. Como have a golden opportunity in their hands to create one of the most beautiful stadiums in the world, but they'll need plenty of diplomacy and patience to navigate between UEFA's demands and the preservation of the breathtaking scenery that makes this place so special. The final result looks incredibly promising, but the journey there is going to be a long story that all of us will be following very closely. We'll continue following this project closely, so if you want to stay fully updated and don't want to miss anything about stadiums, make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like, and before you go, there's another video appearing on your screen right now. Click on it and keep following us. Take care.